Hey, I'm Marina, and I'm a military spouse.
Hi, I'm Brandon Hayes, and I'm a military spouse.
My name is Lindsay. I'm an Air Force veteran and a military spouse.
Hi, I'm Megan Raleigh, and I'm a military spouse.
Hey, I'm Renee, and I'm a military spouse.
After following my husband's military career for 25 years, it felt like I restarted a number of times.
I would say the biggest challenge has been just finding flexibility in a role and then also being able to grow with that role. As a military spouse, we PCS a lot, and when you're trying to build a career, it's really hard whenever you have to keep starting over.
I couldn't have job continuity, and therefore I lacked experience over a few year period. It got pretty bleak for me. Back-to-back no's kind of made me numb to the whole job searching process.
So moving overseas, career options are very limited and rare for military spouses. So what I did was I spent some time volunteering while we were over there. Restarting my career was difficult. My skill sets were rusty, and I was a little nervous about having to address the 3-year gap I had while we were away.
Jumping back into trying to find a job, I realized it was pretty difficult to find something that didn't either require a lot of hours, or it was work that was beneath my education level or beneath my experience level.
We had just returned from an overseas move, and I was home with my young son in an empty house and camping chairs, and I sat down to pull out my resume. How was I going to start my job market search again in a new location with no network? It was really frustrating and overwhelming.
I just kept saying to myself, all I need is one chance to just get in front of a person, a physical person in real life, and through hiring our heroes, I was able to finally do that.
It was a 2-day event. It was a military spouse employment summit the next day, and I made a ton of connections, and I would say, life-changing.
I got to know people in the room who were also spouses, and we kind of had this, experience together that you kind of realize you're not alone in going through what you're going through in terms of trying to find a position and trying to find a role.
My Amplify experience helped me with my fellowship at Humana because it helped me reframe my volunteer experience into professional work experience, and reframing that on my resume really exemplified my skills and ability.
Hiring Our Heroes helped me land a fellowship with the USAA. What I loved about the fellowship was every Friday my cohort got to meet back together. We got to talk about the challenges we were seeing and the excitements and cheer along each other's successes.
Hiring Our Heroes reached out to me and suggested that I apply for a position that was coming available. I interviewed over a few weeks and ended up getting the position.
When I found California Center for the Arts, I have never felt so lucky. Working here has truly been a dream for me.
Peak has really embodied me being a military spouse and just giving me the flexibility that I need. And they've also let me know that if I do PCS, that I can keep my job.
Remote work is such a game changer for a military spouse. It allows us to have meaningful careers while also supporting our service member.
I am a better mom, a better person, and a better human for working. And what it meant having an employer follow me along the way was his transition was a little bit easier. It really lowered the stress for me, for him, and for my whole family to feel like we are supported as we moved into the next chapter.
A military spouse will be one of the best investments you will ever make with your company. A military spouse has the ability to modify themselves as if they were a chameleon and fit the different spaces that you need filled within your company and your organization.
Military spouses are equipped to be very adaptable and resilient. We are capable of getting the job done right and supporting our families at the same time.
I would like to say thank you to Hiring Our Heroes.
Thank you, Hiring Our Heroes, for taking a chance on all of us as military spouses.
You've changed my life, you've changed my service member's life, and I can't wait to see what comes next.